Okay, for this video, I'm putting two topics together. Who can use disabled parking and who can use disabled toilets. Okay, so disabled parking spaces are reserved for individuals with disabilities who have been issued a valid disabled parking permit, placard, or license plate. Many conditions, both visible and hidden, can qualify for a disabled parking permit. Individuals with mobility limitations that restrict their ability to walk, such as those using wheelchairs, walkers, canes, or braces, are generally available. Certain medical conditions that limit mobility or cause significant pain when walking, such as severe arthritis, neurological conditions, or orthopedic issues, may qualify. People with lung diseases that limit their ability to walk or engage in physical activity may also qualify. Certain heart conditions that restrict mobility can also be a qualifying factor. Individuals with legal blindness or significant visual limitations may also be eligible for a permit. Some states may also offer permits for individuals with other disabilities that impact mobility or make walking difficult, such as those who require the use of portable oxygen or have severe sensitivity to sunlight. Temporary permits may be available for individuals with disabilities that are not permanent but significantly limit their mobility or ability to walk for a period of time, such as after surgery. Passengers with disabilities who need accessible parking can often use a placard in any vehicle as long as it is properly displayed. It's important to remember that not all disabilities are visible. Many individuals with hidden disabilities may also qualify for a disabled parking permit. It is crucial to only use the disabled parking permit or placard if the person with the disability is present in the vehicle, and to avoid misusing accessible parking spaces. So if you have a disability, the government might know about you having a disability and may give you a disabled placard. So yeah. And autistic individuals are also eligible for disabled parking permits. In the United States, the Americans with Disabilities Act recognizes autism, as a disability, and many states allow parents of children with autism to apply for disabled parking placards. However, the application process and specific requirements can vary by state. Let's see my state. Okay, so to obtain a disabled parking placard or license plate in Maryland, you need to follow these steps to meet the specific requirements outlined by the Maryland Motor Vehicle Administration. Obtain the application for Maryland parking placards, license plates for individuals with a disability. Fill out your personal information. Indicate whether you're applying for a temporary placard, permanent placard, or disability license plate. A licensed healthcare provider must complete and sign the medical certification section of the VR 210 form. Maryland law specifies the conditions that qualify for a disabled parking placard or plate. Note that individuals can self-certify for the condition of losing an arm, hand, foot, or leg by appearing in person with identification. You can find a detailed list of qualifying conditions in the reference documents. Online medical certification services are available to potentially expedite the process. Send the completed VR 210 form to the MVA Disability Unit. Submit the application through the MVA's online services portal. Visit a full-service MVA branch office, excluding Oakland, to submit your form. Express offices can issue placards, but not license plates. There is no fee for disability placards. A substitute or replacement tag fee, currently $20, is required for disability license plates, in addition to standard vehicle registration fees if applicable. Temporary placards are valid for up to 6 months for disabilities expected to last at least 3 weeks. For disability license plates, the vehicle must be titled or leased in the name of the individual with the disability. Individuals may apply for one placard, one plate, or a combination of both. One plate and one placard, or 2 placards, and up to 2 motorcycle disability plates. Always carry a copy of your medical certification with you when using your placard or plates. Hang placards on the inside rear view mirror when parked in a disabled space and remove them while driving. Permanent disability placards do not expire and are valid until the death of the disabled individual, while temporary placards have an expiration date. Lost or stolen placards/plates. Report lost or stolen placards/plates to local law enforcement and apply for replacement using Form VR 210, including the police report number if applicable. Sorry. Maryland issued placards and plates are recognized by other states. The rules for metered parking and time limits may vary. You can use your disability placard with rental cars, provided the disabled individual is present in the vehicle when parked in an accessible space, and can present the certification card if requested. Misusing disabled parking privileges can result in fines and potential revocation. To reserve a disabled parking space in a residential area, you'll need to submit the VR 210 application to the MVA, which may conduct a site visit. And that's how you obtain a disabled parking placard or license plate in Maryland. I'm only doing Maryland because that's the state I live in. So yeah. Okay, and now disabled toilets. Who can use disabled toilets? People with disabilities. This includes individuals with mobility impairments, visual or hearing impairments, cognitive disabilities, and other conditions that may make it difficult to use a standard toilet. People who need extra space. This could include individuals with large service animals, those who need assistance from a caregiver, or those who need space for medical equipment. People with young children. The extra space can be helpful for parents with strollers or for changing diapers. People with temporary conditions. Anyone with a temporary injury or illness that makes using a standard toilet difficult may also benefit from using the accessible toilet. Anyone when no other option is available. If all other stalls are occupied, it's acceptable to use the accessible stall. So, yeah. That's it Bye.